We now return to Let's Play Patrician 4. So, as I said in the last episode, I decided to play ahead just a little bit. I haven't done very much. What has happened? The expedition came back. This is not how I find that. The expedition came back. I can find this, hold on. Nope. City Hall. No. Guild Hall. Here we go. Okay. So I came back, and this area, wherever I was empty. So I've got another expedition out looking for towns down around here. Hopefully we will find something, because I need that spice and wine that they have. In the meantime, I have been sailing around, doing stuff. We have some pirate problems. This Holgerson is down here. Both of the pirates, actually, have gotten stronger. Let's look at the chronicle here. So both pirates have gotten stronger. There was a pirate over in Malmo, and now it's moved over to Cornbrook. I did see, when I started this session, there was a pirate ship that was going that way, and it said it belonged to Aalborg. I have no idea where it is. It has not shown up since. But we now have these two pirates moving around, and they are blocking the entrance to my cities, basically. It has really hindered my ability to trade. I did manage to copy over the trade route, so now I've got that in my fleet here. But with these guys in the way, obviously I've not wanted to automate that because they can easily get picked off, and I don't want to lose ships and or goods. I have not been building any new resources. I have been able to sneak in a better supply of salt, so now I've got these. But I think I had determined that I was just going to focus on Malmo, try and get 100% so I could become mayor of the place. There's a plague in town right now, by the way. When that happened, all it told me was that cloth and clothing goods were in demand. Yeah, right here. I'm not really sure what else the plague does, but I will keep an eye on it. So, since I've got some money now, I think I'll go ahead, and that is not you, architect. I don't have the ability to buy cheese or build cheese yet. I could come in here and buy that privilege for 30,000. I don't think I want to, though. If we look at the... where is it? Well, dairy, I guess. If we look at the opponent, there are 10 dairies in town. As opposed to the sheep farms, there are only 8. So I'm thinking for now, I'll go for wool. I'll only build a few of them. It might be better just to keep focusing on the clay and sawmills. I mean, he's only got 2 sawmills, and where was that clay pit? And 4 clay pits. So what I could start doing here, right now in my counting house, I'm having my administrator sell excess, and I could probably even lower these a bit more for my trade route purposes. I'm having them sell at the minimum price. What I could start doing, and I kind of have to think about this, I mean, I would have to do the math. These buildings are each costing me 800 a day, so I have to sort of offset that, and right now I appear to be doing a good job because I am in the positive here. But what I could start doing is I could start selling the goods that I have way under value, so like down to maybe 30 or 20 or something outrageous and ridiculous. And since I'm basically creating them for free, I mean, I'm not really because of the cost of the building, but since I'm not paying anything, I'm not really losing money. You know, even though I would be selling it under value, I would still be making a little bit of profit. And the purpose for doing that is basically just to poison the market for that good. Now, in this town, you know, my opponent doesn't have many clay pits or sawmills. So it wouldn't impact him that much, but when you undersell a good, it makes it unprofitable, and the computer starts getting rid of their businesses, and that is one way you can muscle them out of your town. So he's obviously got more focus in the dairies and the wool. I could have him close down these other things. I mean, he's got 4 of these and 2 of those, so that's 6 businesses he would lose. That would be a little bit of a dent in his overall profit. I really don't feel like doing the math required, so I'm just gonna guess it, and we'll start doing that at 35. We'll see how that affects my bottom line, but it should start to make those really unprofitable for him. If I'm lucky, he'll start closing those down, but what I do need to do is start muscling in on his dairy and wool. So we'll do that. I am going to have to start adding these to my trade routes, because I, at this time, do not have that. Oh, they have to be outside. Well, how come he has his on the inside? I guess he's got dairies on the inside. No one wants the animals on the inside. Okay, well, I was also reading that, I mean, over time these walls will expand, and I mean, that's why we have this huge map out here, is because eventually the city will get bigger and bigger, and what I was reading was that one way to expand the city is to build along the seafront, and so like if I was to build houses here, supposedly that would start pushing the wall out, and I may want to start doing that just so that I can begin protecting my my businesses, because in the Chronicle, Rostock is currently, I believe, under siege, which means that businesses outside the walls are closed down. Obviously, that would hurt my bottom line, so I have to keep that in mind. Okay, we'll build one there, one there. Should I keep building? Let's build some more housing. I could actually build those down here. Let's build a couple of those down here and just see if we can push that wall out. I mean, that's gonna cost me quite a bit of money. So we'll do that for now. I'm not sure how many reputation points, because we've obviously, I think I've talked about this before, that we've hit the maximum at 80, and so to get above 80% we have to build businesses, and obviously I've done enough with all the businesses and the houses to increase that by 10%. Clearly I've got more than 10 buildings here though, so I'm not sure how many more I will have to do that, but we definitely want to get 100% here. Excuse me, so I can be mayor and start the political stuff. Another thing that was going on, so that we can begin dealing with these pirates. I have been building ships in a couple places, and I think I've still got one building up in Oslo. The one that was building down here in Stettin is done, and I've got that now in my fleet. I just picked it up. One just finished in Lubeck. Yeah, right here. I don't want to go there right now, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have to fight this guy or not. But the one here in Malmo should be done this turn. It says June 11th, and that is today. So what I think I'm going to do, because when I was thinking about, building ships and all that, and building the next fleet, I kind of wanted to go for a cog fleet, because these are the big ships, and thus I could add more cannon and all of that stuff. When I built my first fleet, I built it around mobility, and I'm not sure how effective that would have been, because obviously I sort of screwed up the manual aspect, but every time I sent them to do the automatic, they won. So, I was also superior forces at the time too. These guys have 3 ships, this one has 22 cannon, this one has 32. So my original fleet idea was 1 cog and 2 Crayer, but since this cog is going to be done, I was saving the cogs for the fleet because they have a lot of capacity, but what I think I'll do instead is I've got another crayer building up here. I think it's a crayer. It might be a cog. I don't know. I forget where my ships are, and you can see what your individual ships are by coming into your convoy list, but you can't see which ones are building, which is kind of annoying. So it's going to be a surprise. But what I think I'm going to do now, I'm going to go up here to Malmo. This cog should hopefully, actually, yeah, okay, I've got some cargo. There, good, just in time. There's famine in Cologne. We should be bringing some food there. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, I'm going to put 2 cogs and a crayer into a fleet. And I'm not sure let me collect my thoughts here. The manual didn't really specify what the maximum fleet is that you can have doing the battles. When you were going on patrol, I think it said that you need like a 3 or up to 3 or something like that. You can do convoy patrol. And when you're in battle there, you've got the 3 on the side, and there's only 3 hotkeys. So I'm just assuming that 3 is sort of the maximum, which is too bad because I would like to outnumber these guys, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to create my... Well, first let's get rid of the cargo I'm holding on to. Wait a minute. Really? Let's put that into my storage instead, how about? So, what price was I selling that back at? At 35, so we should be making a lot of money. Someone must have just come in and cleaned these guys out, and that's why the price is up. Okay, well anyway, enough dithering. I'm going to bring that cog in. This crayer is... You know what, let's go ahead and put this crayer in the harbor, because we can have that one repairing while I go find crew, because that's something I have to do. So, let's come into the shipyard. I need to upgrade. I guess... Yeah, we want this fleet. We don't want we don't want my independent guy here. I'm gonna save him for my new trade fleet. So... Okay. So I can now have 270 crew. I'm gonna have to go do that. Okay, and this one is just fine. So my other cog is out doing this thing. That's kind of too bad. That's probably going to stay as my foreign fleet, as it were. This Martin is now my new combat fleet, so I guess I'll have to make a convoy out of you. You can't be named the same thing. What are you doing, you silly? Fool, okay. Okay, so we'll have this. We'll go repair. 700. Not bad. Oh, shit! Well, that was the wrong one. God damn it. Now I'm gonna have to wait 3 turns for that thing to repair before I can go find crew. There aren't any sailors in here anyway. Lending. Well, I don't have the money anymore anyway. That really actually hurt. Okay, let's hurry this up. Oh yeah. Okay. So I had another one of those, you know, those quests saying, hey, we need... Mecklenburg needs so much of this crap and whatever. So I stockpiled it. Not really for any purpose, because I was selling it a little too cheaply. Now why? Oh, because I think I set this in... something I've noticed that has kind of been detrimental is that Let me see. Should I only keep... Because I'm keeping this for trade routes, but right now we're not trading, so I'll go ahead and just sell it all for now. Oh, and one thing I've noticed recently is that there are very few goods in towns these days. I've been going around and there has been a distinct lack of supply. And I'm not sure if that's just because there's a lot of traffic, or because now I am stockpiling, and probably the computer as well, we're now stockpiling our goods and only selling them, you know, piecemeal when there's... So there's a whole bunch... My theory here is that there's a whole bunch of goods lying in storehouses around the whole Hanseatic League here, and they're not being put into market. But it has made trading a little difficult because we just can't go and pick up very much stuff without the price going really high. I mean, I can only pick up 20 of these grain, even though there's 327 in here. I can only pick up 20 before the price changes. So I'm gonna end up having to readjust my trade routes again, specifically this time the prices, so that I can actually get something that's worth trading. Otherwise we're not going to have much of anything. Anyway, so we're here waiting for these to finish repairing. Okay, good. So let's get you. We're now going to have to go around, and there's nobody here. Let's go... I guess we can go to Rostock. We're just gonna have to go out east this way, I think. Cornbrook is moving? Nope, he just reoriented himself. While I'm going around looking for people, I should probably... Wait a minute, what's this? Oh, it's just... I think it's just indicating that the city is under siege. Yeah, no sailors here. Wait, what? 56 are hanging around the tavern, 0 offering their service. Is that because my captain doesn't have very good reputation? That might be the case. I might not have enough experience. Let's hope that's not the case. Yeah, but while I'm going around doing this, I should really be picking up goods to at least make this somewhat profitable. Hooray! A whole 5. I think my reputation does need to go up before... Because that first fleet I had, you know, we were able to get like hundreds of people at a time. That was really good. So let's go ahead and pick up... I mean, even this. This is something these guys make, and there's just not enough before the price changes. That's really... really shit. But you can see just how much my administrators are actually doing in local business, because I will be making money as I just run around. And, you know, I think I've said it before, that's sort of the focus of the game, I think. Once you get to mid-game, you really are supposed to be doing the businesses. A native tribe was discovered north of Bergen. Really? That's really far north. Who could they be? We need some sailors here, or else we're not going to get any cannon. As I recall, the cannons sort of filled up automatically, but we needed a certain number of people. Oh, no! What I needed to do... There we go. Yeah, okay. Only 20? Really? Oh, that's 20 total. Okay. 54 cannon is what I've got. So I will definitely outgun these guys by more than twice the cannon weight, which is fantastic, actually. So they must not have... the thing here, I'm guessing then, based on the crew size and the cannon size at 3 ships, is that they've got smaller ships, which means they've got more maneuverability. They've got 7 knots on their fleet, as opposed to mine, which has 6. So, well, I mean, that's total, though. We've got 2 of these big heavies. The Crayer has 7. These guys have 6, so that's where it's averaging out. But those cogs don't have any maneuverability whatsoever, so not looking too good there. But I think I'll just let the computer do it automatically, so I don't mess it up. A little bit more honey. Pick up a lot more pitch. Why don't we pick up some clothes? I can probably take that back for a good price to Malmo, so long as the plague is going on. Now, because I've got the big ships, yeah, I can no longer go upriver. I don't understand that. My first fleet that I built had a cog in it, but because I had those one with shallower drafts, they were able to go up. I had 2 Crayers in that original fleet, and it was able to do that. But now, it's not able to. Vexing. Rostock was looted by the Duke of Mecklenburg. Bastard. This is not where I want to be. Tavern. Come on. Ah. Piece of a treasure map. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Yeah, we got that one. These salt quests. Wow, did you see that? That one rewarded me 1,800, and the other one rewarded me like 300? Okay, wow, so if this is the scale, then it has to be along here somewhere. This is about the scale. Yeah, so it may be all the way up here, but does it go that far? No, because that would be the opening. So, like, the only place it could be is like right there. That's the only section. Let's go have a look-see. Wait a minute. Did I do my offloading? Let's make sure I'm actually making money here. Pick up a little more honey. I guess I could sell this here. What is the price for it, though, currently in Malmo? A lot more. Let's save it from Malmo. Even though I've sort of maxed out my... Well... Now wait a minute, though. It's built yet? They have. And I just haven't been doing anything to increase my... Now these haven't been built yet. But these are. They're not producing anything because we don't have people. City Hall, please. No, that's not what I need to look at. This is what I need to look at. There are no beggars. This is still a church, so it is not a minster, so I cannot get people to come in. The plague may have something to do with this. People might not want to be coming to town, what with the plague, but I think I also need to increase housing for these people as well. That's where my money went. It was these 2 houses, because the buildings themselves, these things are fairly cheap, but the houses, outrageous. Okay, what the hell am I doing? Ooh. Yeah, but I can't buy many. I can buy a couple, though, and that's what counts. Buy a bunch of cheese, why not? Well, yeah, is that thing out in Cologne? Where are you? Down here. Oh, I can't get to you because of this. Damn it. So never mind that. Did I stop at the tavern? No sailors. Probably gonna have to go back to Lubeck. Actually, we could check right now. How many are in? Well, no, because I have to have my... And since this isn't a warship or any... It's not even in a convoy. There are some annoying things about the interface of this game. I mean, they make sense, I guess. You wouldn't be able to... Now, what does that mean? He wants Malmo to be better supplied for the next while to ensure an increase in prosperity. Does that... Okay, well, fine, but does that mean... What does that mean? We've got way more poor than we do of these guys, but... And only, according to this, only half of the housing in the city is even occupied. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure what that means, but, let's go back in here. Where's my ship? Surprisingly, they don't even have quests going on here. There's nothing going on in this town. Please be sailors. God damn it. There has to be something correlating to my captain's skills to that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. Probably should have sold some of this stuff while I was there. Mixing up my priorities, and I'm actually out of money. This is no good. 40, I mean, why? Sailors are needed to man cannons, yes. The more beggars a city has, and the better your reputation in the city, the more sailors you can hire. Well, that answers my question right there. I shouldn't even be looking out here. I need to be going back to... What is Oslo? Because I don't want to chance these guys, but I could go back to Malmo. Oslo, I'm at 58%. Okay. Well, while I'm here, I guess I can stock up on some furs. And maybe some building material. Reputation slightly increased. Not a lot, though. Can pick up more of this. We'll sell some of that. You know what? Why don't we try and raise my reputation here? Pick up a bunch of this. Could I sell more? Yeah. Okay, so we've raised it from 0 to 16. That's not bad. What does that do in terms of people who want to join my crew? 6. Well, better than nothing. So, let's head back to Stockholm. Actually, if I'm gonna go pick up furs, I may as well go down to Riga. And we'll go back to Stockholm. And, what's your request? Nothing. Who is building a ship? Not me. Okay. Pick up more wood. Holy crap, a lot of wood. Yeah, fine. We'll sell some of the brick. That'll increase my reputation. That'll increase it. That'll increase it by a few more of those. 14%. Maybe we should sell a few more of these. Let's just sell the rest of them. 15%. Okay. 4. Wow. Okay. Back up to Stockholm. Then we'll go Visby, Malmo. Actually, wait a minute. I now have reputation in Stettin, right? I could probably pick up a few there. What was that? Chronicle? Ah, damn it. That means that someone is better than me. That's not what I want. City Hall. Damn it. Was he the guy who was here before, though? I'm not even... Wow. Cornbrook? The pirate? Well, it says he's a smith, but that just could mean he owns smithies here. Of course, Cornbrook might just be a common name here. I don't know. My reputation has been going down here, though, because I've not been doing anything with this city. But I'm not focusing on them. It hasn't gone down from 82%, though. I think I started off the episode with 82%. Okay, I'm running out of things to sell here. And I was hanging on to this cloth, wasn't I? I was gonna go sell that back and, whatever. Let's go ahead and sell all this, too. Not all of this. In fact, very few of this. I want a better price than that. Come on. 2%, Alright, let's just stop fooling around. Go straight to Malmo. Actually, while I'm here... Yeah, I'm not gonna see it. Not gonna see it until it's revealed on my map. Hooray, my expedition is back. Still nothing there. Okay. Let me, send you out to... about... I think Rome is right about here. So why don't you go do that? Okay, so I should be able to pick up a lot of people from here. Come on, damn it! Okay, well, that might end up being... Look at that! This place is just... And it's still at 39. Have I not been selling these back? I thought I told you to sell these at 35. You would think that that would be pulling the price down a lot. I guess maybe it's not until it's really full. So like... Wow, even this wouldn't... It would just add to it. It's not filling the little diamonds there. Disappointing. Alright, well, we'll sell that. Actually, I should have been... I'm gonna save this stuff and take it up to Oslo instead. Because I need a little bit of a boost here in reputation. Piracy again. Hooray! Oh, shoot. Before we do... Well, it'll just open up more, right? Be 23 more. So let's go ahead and drop all that off. Wow. That actually increased it by quite a bit. Enough for... Wow. Three more people. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to try and sneak back into Lubeck, I think. Let's go to Rostock. They need the wood right now. What's my rep here? 0, because I've been ignoring them. Stettin has 11. Do they need wood? Can't really see. Alright, well, let's go empty my... Hooray! Let's turn around. Turn around and go into... Pirate Cornbrook has gotten stronger. Maybe a few more crew? There might be multiple ships for these guys, too. And there is a stronghold. Maybe it's referring to the stronghold. Supposedly there are strongholds along coasts and whatnot that you can find. And that will destroy the pirate families. What was it? It was a Crayer. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have this one come up here then, and we will include that. Did I swear I had another one being built somewhere. Oh, it's sitting in Lubeck, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, that can come back down to Rostock. Long-lasting drought. Production for wool, meat, and honey has fallen off. Damn it. Speaking of wool, how much do I have in here? Wool? What do you mean? Am I not... Because these guys don't have employees? So it's just costing me money. We did go up 1% though. Because these? I guess. So I'm gonna have to do something about the population problem here. For sure. Damn. Nils Larson. Is this his town, or was he in Aalborg? I don't remember. But, they are going down, but now we're competing against this other guy here, which I don't like. Okay. So, as for you, pick you up. There. Now, I know that the ships can get accosted. Let's have you go back down to... Wait a minute. Nope, he's still there. He's just hiding now. I know that ships can get accosted. I'm not sure if they would get captured. Because the last time I ran into that pirate guy, he took my goods. But since I've got empty ships, would they take my... I don't know. We'll send you to Malmo for now. Holgerson is stronger, and he's no longer there. Really? Where'd he go? I don't know, but now we can go to Lubeck. Let's not go straight in front of that guy. Oh, there he goes. Okay. He's only got 22 cannon. How much do I have? Well, 54, but not enough to man it. So, we'll get rid of all that. That gave me a 7% boost. Whoopee. But now that he's... Are you still under siege? What's going on here? One sailor and he doesn't want to join me. Son of a bitch. What's that all about? Okay. Well, now that he's out of there, I can finally go home. I'm actually going to have you come around. Let's not tempt fate. Please be a lot of people. 50. Well, it's better than a kick in the face. Still undermanned by more than half. Quite a lot more than half, actually. Alright, well, let's have this... Let's get up here and I can have my trade convoy back. I now have to go find... Looks like I have to go find multiple people. I should have followed that guy, actually, because you can follow them back to their hideouts. You. Okay. So here's my new trade convoy of Crayers. 900, which is actually better than a cog and a Crayer alone. Probably faster as well, so that's good. Unfortunately, we're going to have to start from scratch on this captain again, because he has no trade and no navigational experience, all that crap. Okay, well, dang it. I guess I'll just be going back and forth, trying to fill up my crew in this convoy. I will, hopefully I'll find one of those cities out there so I can start doing some big trades, because that would be really beneficial to me. My money is back up. I may want to consider expanding some more Some more stuff. Oh, we've got one beggar coming to town. Hooray! It says we have a daily increase of 11. They're not apparently working at my places, though. Oh, we got 5 people here now. Hooray! What? So when they're sitting empty, they have like an 800 cost? But when they're being... so it's automatically offsetting? I don't know. Anyway, we're making wool now. Do we have any in the counting house? No. But we are making wool. So, now that the plague is gone, people are coming back. Hopefully we can make something of this. He didn't expand, did he? Yeah, you can... when you get a certain rank, you can improve the walls and gates and stuff like that. But we're very far away from that right now. Especially since I now have... oh good, I finally went up above this Erickson guy, but it's gonna take a little more doings. Not just building these, but employing more people than your opponent also helps your reputation increase. So we might just end up spamming buildings. Maybe I'll just focus on the clay and the wood, because that's something else I could do. Just keep lowering this price. I don't know. This is gonna take a little more doings. But yeah, I think I'll spend some time off camera trying to find a full complement for my crew so we can finally go fight some pirates. And hopefully now I can have a more stable trade route for my new trade ship. With any luck, the expedition will come back with something so we can start trading that. And I would really, really like to have this stuff automated. It would be nice. That way I can fully focus. But I don't know. I mean, if things don't start getting a little less tedious, I don't know how much longer I want to keep doing this, to be honest. But we'll see. So I'm going to end this one here, and I'll see you next time.